So friends, today's session is related to internship opportunities and how you are to proceed for internship. You have many questions you keep on asking on the WhatsApp. Actually, this is the best place where you can ask any sort of question. Let me tell you about Anushka. You already are aware, but Anushka is a typical success story of how you can make use of your internship done at good place and convert it into career. So there's a purpose of everything. As per my knowledge, when I keep on moving and I keep on meeting the professors and teachers in various universities in India, they complain that students don't take internship seriously. And the reason may be like students are not aware the benefits which can come to you through internship. Student is a community which is full of energy and they will do something only if it is of use to them. Otherwise, they will not do. सो इंटर्नशिप एक्चुअली इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आपको फुली फंडेड स्कॉलरशिप उठाने हैं बाहर या आपको जॉब्स में बाद में जाना है तो आपके सीवी पे लिखा होता है और वो आपसे पूछता है बिकॉज internship is the only exposure you have of the industry where you display some discipline or working in the organization, meeting with the people. Otherwise, academic experience may not be required much suitable for job. Think of I am your recruiter. I have come to your college and I want to recruit you. तो मेरे को कैसे पता लगेगा कि आप एज एम्प्लॉय कैसे हो? ओनली ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कि आप इंटर्नशिप कहाँ कर रहे थे. सर आई वाज डूइंग इन दैट इंडस्ट्री. अच्छा, व्हाट डिड यू डू? एंड द मोमेंट यू से यू हैव डन नथिंग, आई मीन आई विल नो दैट यू हैव डन नथिंग. आई विल अंडरस्टैंड एज एम्प्लॉय ऑल्सो यू विल डू नथिंग. सो इंटर्नशिप का सबसे बड़ा जो बेनिफिट रिक्रूटमेंट के टाइम पे जो होता है वो ये होता है कि रिक्रूटर को पता लग जाता है आपकी इंटर्नशिप के एफर्ट से कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एम्प्लॉय यू कैन बिकम इन द रियल सेटिंग. दूसरा, इंटर्नशिप अगर आपने R&D के ढंग से किया है तो लाइक अनुष्का यू कैन गेट फुली फंडेड स्कॉलरशिप लेटर ऑन. तो अगर रेप्यूटेड इंस्टीट्यूट्स में आप जाएं तो आपको बेनिफिट मिलता है. अगर सपोज आप टीयर 2 टीयर 3 कॉलेजेस के हैं तो आपको अच्छे जगह से इंटर्नशिप करने का बहुत बेनिफिट होता है क्योंकि आपके नाम के साथ ब्रांड लग जाता है बिकॉज दैट इज रिफ्लेक्टेड ऑन योर सीवी. दीज आर सम ऑफ द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ इंटर्नशिप. Now over to you, Anushka. Yeah, I think we can kickstart our process, and then you guys can ask question. You can raise your hand, and one by one we can all discuss about that. Anushka, over to you.
Yeah. So, as sir mentioned about me and my background, so I did my internship from IISER Bhopal. So, I was doing when I was doing my BTech, I did my summer research internship. So, you get your vacation. Summer ke time, you get 2 months of period, which you can utilize and do some productive work instead of just sitting home and doing nothing. So, I did my summer research internship from IISER Bhopal. I applied through the application portal that they have, and I got selected eventually, and I worked there as a summer research intern in the year 2023 for 2 months. That was from May to July. So now in this year also they have opened the portal, like the application process for summer research internship, and if you are interested, you can go ahead and apply to those internships. So IISERs have different, yeah, so there are various IISERs. You have IISER Pune, IISER Bhopal, IISER Mohali, IISER Kolkata, and IISER Tiruvananthapuram, if I'm not wrong. So I was into IISER Bhopal, but the application like the application portal, it's going to start from March 1st for IISER Bhopal for the summer research internship program. For IISER Pune, I believe it's ended, the application process has ended. So I would like to share with you all the advertisement for IISER Bhopal.
Okay, I think I'll allow you. Uh,
Yeah.
Today, IISER Kolkata has also come. Anushka, I think sir was telling me.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, we'll talk about IISER Kolkata and IISER Bhopal, just in short, and then later if you have any questions you can ask me. So this is for IISER Bhopal, and the portal is going to open from March 1st till March 21st. And if you're studying in your, like if you are in your second, third, fourth year of BSc, BTech or BSMS integrated, or even for that matter for masters or MTech, and if you have completed first year of your masters, then you're eligible to apply. And the period is from May 26th to 21st July. That is 4 to 8 weeks, and you also have the facility of hostel accommodation. So you'll have to pay some charges around 1500, and you also can avail their mess facility, so the rates are given here. And so they'll open the portal on March 1st, and you can apply up to two projects, so under two faculty guides. And then if you're selected, you will eventually be notified in the third week of April. So after that, you'll have to start your internship from March 26th. Now for IISER Kolkata,
Should I share, Anushka? I share Kolkata. I have it.
yes.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay,
So you can remove it. I'll share. Huh?
okay,
I was just going through that. ICR Kolkata. Okay, this is ICR Kolkata. Yeah.
okay.
Can you see it?
So
Okay.
yeah, I think for IISER Kolkata, one good thing is that they provide internships online also. So
Hmm.
if you're not ready to go offline and work there, you can do it online. But I think it depends on the research area. For typically now for biological sciences, I don't think it could be online. I think if it's related to IT or computer science or maybe data science, then I think it makes more sense to be online. So they have like they'll run an offline as well as online summer research internship program. Now this was for 2024, but same like the portal is going to open for 2025 soon. So please just keep an eye on the IISER Kolkata website. It's the same, and you have to do your internship for 2 months, that is from May to July. So you can keep eye on IISER Kolkata portal as well as IISER Mohali. They'll also open their applications soon.
Hmm. Okay, so friends, I think any question if you have, today's session is interactive session. Any question, any query if you have, please come forward. Okay, Anushka, I think over to you. They will
Yes.
feel more comfortable with you.
Yes, if you have any questions, please don't be shy. You can just ask me. And if you're not comfortable asking, put it in the chat box. Okay. So someone is asking, what will be total cost? So I was doing my internship at IISER Bhopal. So to be honest, their hostel accommodation charges for 2 months was 3,000. Or like for 2 month whole period, it was 3,000. And for mess, I paid around 3,000 per month. So it came to around 6,000 for mess facility, and for hostel accommodation it was 3,000. So you should have around 10,000 rupees with you if you want to do this summer research internship. Now it also depends on institute. So if you go to CSIR, CCMB, any institutes for CSIR, sometime they pay you some stipend. But if you opt for ISERs, you have to pay for your own expense, that is hostel accommodation and mess facility. What is the process to get into internship? Like interview based on project on CV. Okay, now typically for summer research internships, they don't conduct any interview. It's like normal application process that you go through the portal. You upload your CV or resume, or whatever they ask you, and you also have to submit a write up or a statement of purpose. So like as in you can say that my future goal is to do a research based career, that is PhD or maybe masters, and I need some skills in order to get into a good PhD program. So I want to join your summer research internship program. You can submit a short write up, and maybe if you know something about the project that you'll be working on, and that's it, you're good to go. So you don't have to go through an interview for summer research internship programs.
Hmm. Many students have this query, Anushka, that if we do not have link or we do not have connection with someone in these institutes, can we get the internship opportunities there or not? That query they have.
Yeah. uh Yeah, you don't always need an acquaintance for internship, I think. Yeah, but a good practice is to you can email professors and get in touch with them. Even if you're applying to internships, just email them and you can tell that I've applied to XYZ internship program and I'll be looking forward to join in your lab. So that is a good you know initiative to email the professors when you're after you're done applying, so that they get to know that you're an applicant and you're really interested. So if they really see your profile, go through your profile, maybe they can select your application. So that is what I did personally. That is based on my experience. So anyone has any other doubt? Okay. So are internships available for math students? Yeah, I think in IISER there are departments for mathematics, science also. So you should check at IISER. Mm, yeah, I think they should have it. So you can check on the portal. Generally, they mention the research areas and the professors. So you can go through the professor's research area or the research project that is currently working. Any other queries? Apart
Okay,
from
so
ISIS, any place for maths? As far as I know, I'm just aware of IITs, ISERs, and CSIRs because I was from biological sciences background. So I just know more about biological sciences. But I think for maths, ISIS do have a department. But other than ISIS, I think it's just IITs. I'm not sure about CSIRs. So you'll have to check.
friends, these statistical institutes are very, very reputed. Indian Institute of Statistical Institutes in Kolkata,
Mm-hmm.
Indian Institute of Statistics, if that is the right this thing. So for mathematics, that is the wonderful institute. Any institutes which are related to statistics or computing, they are very, very reputed for these mathematics. And please keep sharing your queries and points in WhatsApp group also, because the Calasser will be accordingly finding the opportunities for you. Yes, ISI Kolkata is very important. Uh, yeah, that's there. So not only ISI Kolkata, that is obviously very reputed, but then there are so many institutes of computing also, right? So you
Yes.
can always think of joining there. So IITs, IISCs, and some reputed central universities are also very good. Some professor must be working in those, and certain more ministries of the government, their very good work keeps on going in these ministries also related to
Yeah.
computing. Any other query, friends? Any other question which you want to ask related to internship or related to because not only knowing that where the internship opportunities are, that is one part, but how to explore it, how to get into that, and
Yes.
how to do very good internship. That is the most important thing.
Yeah,
So
and
students
this
should
is
not.
the perfect time to apply for internships. Like many of the institutes, they open their application during this period only. So I think you should just keep an eye on all of the good reputed institutes like ISERs, IITs, CSIRs, IISCs, and yeah, please go on and apply.
Yeah. So
Any other
instead of
doubts?
any other inputs we can provide, because today, because of the class is going on for majority of these students, Anushka, many of them
Mm-hmm.
are not in position to join, so but they are expecting the recorded version of this interaction, which we are obviously doing. So any input from your side for the students, any guidance from your side, Anushka, and then I think we can wind it up.
Okay, I'll just answer this one question and then I'll get back to the guidance. So this he's asking, does first year bachelor degree students have internships? Okay, so generally most institutes they allow you to do this summer research internship after your second year, because while you're in your first year you don't have that much like knowledge and you're not sure about your research area, like what research area you're going to do your further studies in. And by the time of first year, I don't think you have the core subjects included. For example, if I'm doing engineering in biotech, I'll be introduced to my core subjects only after first year. So first year may basically you have those basic engineering concepts. So I think it's after second year that you can apply to summer research internships. But yes, if you want to do any internship in your first year, maybe you can like I did in my second year start. It was in a small company, like industry, So that I just went there and asked them if they have any position, and you maybe can do it in person if you go to the industry or something. So not, but not like in a legit research institute. Next question: what kind of project are good to showcase for getting such internships, if you please specify? um I did not get your question.
What
So
kind of
did you
project are good to
understand what
showcase for getting
is?
such internship? So he's saying that do we need to reflect that we have this research background or academic background so that I get internship? Because we know we keep on telling them to approach professors and get in touch with the professors so that they will provide you
Mhm.
internship opportunity. So they are saying, so do we need to show something to professors?
Not exactly, because they already assume that you don't have any experience, because this is going to be your first experience that you get, that is through your internship. But yes, you can tell them, or you can show some good certification courses if you have done from websites like Udemy or Coursera. And if you have done any small project or any good assignment like I did under your professor in your university where you are doing your bachelor's or master's, you can mention that in the resume or CV. But I don't think you have to do a project to get an internship, because it's like they assume that you have no experience and you're here to learn. So yes.
Yeah. So Harry, you recently joined. You have any question to ask? Any question from your side, Harry? Okay, you guys can shoot your questions. I think, Anushka, we can start providing them some very, very important inputs. Maybe we can start with the relevance of internship, Anushka, if we can mention that very categorically about the students, why, I mean, they should do very seriously.
Yeah. So I was also at your place someday. So I was like, skeptical. So what happened during my time was Kailash sir. I got into touch with Kailash sir and I was asking him. I was so worried and I just asked him, like, how can I get a direct PhD? Is there any I mean, do I need to show any research experience or maybe publication, or what is the main, criteria to get a good direct PhD? So he told me you should have some good research experience, and you can get it only through doing a good research, internship or maybe any small project that shows that you have some relevant skills that you're going to use in your future PhD studies. So I then tried to find out like summer research internships from various institutes. And in order to get a direct PhD, it's very, very important, because by the time you start applying for direct PhDs, you don't have your bachelor's thesis as well. So you, in order to get into a good direct PhD, you need to show some research experience, or you need to show your motivation that you are interested in doing this particular research area, that is just based out of your interest. It's not that your college is telling you to do a project and then you are doing it. No, you have to do it on your own will, which shows that you have a good interest in, doing this research. And it then helps you in getting a good PhD position. So I think internships are very important, especially if you want to get a direct PhD.
Okay, so Anushka, may I ask you like how
Yes.
internship organization can be different for someone who is aspiring to be in academics later on, and for someone who is aspiring to, join later on, let's say some industry setup or something like that. So how these two are going to be different?
So if you're like willing to do a job, I think you should go directly in industries to do the internships. But if you are targeting for PhDs or masters or research based careers, the only thing is to do a good summer research internship or maybe a small project from institutes like research institutes.
Mhm.
So one of my friends, he wanted to join the microbiology lab. So he did his research his internship, industrial internship, from a company called Metropolis, so which is famous for blood testing and all. So he gained some experience and joined there as a like full time job. So It depends on your future plans. So if you're interested in going into industry, maybe you can approach an industry.
Yeah, you were mentioning that online internship by IIT Kolkata sorry, SCR Kolkata can also come. So how
Yeah.
online internship is different from offline, Anushka, in terms of its efficacy or benefits to the students? Why it should be done?
uh, I think now for online internships, it depends on the research area. So if you're from IT or computer science background, you can like they'll have an option for you to do an online internship.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that is only for computer science and bioinformatics or IT. But for biological sciences, chemistry, wherein you have to work in a lab, I think it's mandatory. And sometimes some people, like some recruiters, don't take online internships seriously. Like even if you have any experience, they'll consider it not as serious, like not as good as an offline internship wherein you have actually got exposure, like you have interacted with good research scholars and you have worked inside a lab, inside a real time lab. So I
Mhm.
think offline would be better choice rather than on doing any online internships. But
Exactly.
yeah, if your career is such that you can do a work from home internship, then I think it's okay. Like if you want to do your research in computer sciences, then the only thing is you just have to work with your softwares and also it can be done online. But for biological sciences and chemistry, I think they don't have any option for online.
Mhm. Okay, so I think Anushka, then we have got a couple of options like IISER, Pune, Bhopal, and
Yes.
Kolkata, and some IITs have also come out with the internship programs. And now Kalasar is
CSIR
providing,
also.
yeah, Kalasar is providing whole lot of information about these internships, from where internships have come, what is the last date, deadlines, and all. So we have already told that to students, and compiled form also will share with the students those
Yes.
information, so they get more information about that. So I think if you don't have any other query, friends, so we need to keep this time, because for Anushka it is very very late there in Texas. So in case you don't have any query, we will wind it up and we'll get you again after some days. Okay, so I think Anushka, we ended up the session here only today. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot for your time.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
friends, for joining us. Thank you.